Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So a little bit different. I got grilled cheese, cherry tomato, avocado, ham. I got cherry, yogurt, and my coffee. Which is good. So, Mother's Day, I put sliced cheese, but I put shredded too. Shredded cheese. But Jenny and the kids came. We had chicken in the fridge there, so LaPonda cooked it and made rice and green beans. It was an impromptu, so we didn't have like a dessert, but didn't really need dessert. I was so full. They biked here. It was a nice day. We I ate mine out on the deck. It was so nice. It was all shaded and the wind from the cars going by. Took a little breeze. Well, you had to stay. You got to stay put now for a while. The puppy. Watch the puppies. You got to babysit them. You know he's going to want to keep both of them. How can he choose? They're both the same. Needs to rent a house. A house. No neighbors close by. Fenced in. And then he can have whatever he wants. He'd live on a farm. That would keep him busy. Looking after the animals. But runs in the family because Dad reminds me so much of Dad. Dad loved animals. I did too at one. I still do, but I just don't want to take care of any of them. But I think she's snoring in there. I can hear. pretty sure she's snoring. Folger's coffee. Well, I didn't look at the temperature, what it's going to be the forecast. It rained a little bit, but Jenny got home. It started clouding over. And I said to her, clouding over all over, everywhere, dark cloud. The forecast didn't say rain. She got home about an hour later. It started raining a little bit. For a while. They would have got soaked if she would have waited. Clouds were really, really coming in dark. I said, I better let her know. She was sitting like in a corner on a sofa, so. Pretty good. The shredded cheese it was a Tex-Mex one. So got that with guacamole and tomato. Pretty good. I don't like it with ham so much. Bacon would have been good. So today is Monday. The weekend flew by. Just eat the middle there, and I can't eat it all. Can't eat it all. I think it was this one that I barbecued, and it could have been the pink one. I got it all up anyway. And I got a green one. Green, pink, and blue. One of them I can't remember. I think it was the pink one. But I washed it by hand a couple times, scrubbed it, put it in the washer. I think it's all out. I even put that stuff in an even hairspray to lift it up in the soap. Mom always put hairspray. But now hairspray is like on this and on that. It's not the same. It was way back in the day. It's alcohol free and all this, and mousse you can get, and hair gel, but so I just put hand sanitizer. Put some hairspray and then paste soap and really, really scrub. Barbecue ribs, I went and turned them over and they're already barbecued. And I put them on the thing and then it spat and I had 3. Brand new shirt, just put it on. But I'm pretty sure I got it off. I don't think it was the blue one. Might have been the pink one. But I would have checked it, and if anything was still there, I would have threw it back in the wash. Different breakfast, no egg. Yeah, the old remedies. Just use what we had in the house instead of buying pay all this money for stout and all those other Revive or Relive or I don't know, whatever it was. We didn't have scented candles. Mom would just get a bunch of lilacs, some type of flower to all through the house, even in the bathroom. We had tons of plants. Flowers. Tons of flowers. My aunt Jean, her house was always full of flowers. She had a real flower garden. They didn't have a veggie garden, but they didn't have to because Grampy lived across the road and he always had a garden. My aunt that lived across the street from me, she had a veggie garden. Not too many flowers. We always had one, but one year Mom didn't plant one. She knew it. You think she'd send over a tomato or a cucumber? Anything. Peas, she always had. Her garden was pretty much the same size as ours when we had one. So me and Joanne, see, Mom used to give us a give us money to go weed the garden. So we go out there with the salt and pepper shakers. After we were done, she'd give us our money, but we sit out there and She'd eat the tomato, salt and pepper, and I'd eat the cucumber. Back then, I wasn't fussy for tomato. Just like LaPonda. She wasn't fussy for tomato, but she'll eat it now. Unless it was in a salsa or something like that, maybe, but anyway. So one year we didn't do the garden. We seen them go out. We got big ditches the side of the road. Big ditches. We laid there and waited. Mom was out. Everybody was out. So me and Joanne got the bright idea to go over and get a tomato and a cucumber. We're in the dark. We don't have flashlight. I think they were dusted on, but it was just, anyway. Then didn't a car pull in, so we hurried up because it was side of the house. We didn't get a cucumber or tomato. Anyway. I think Mom went out. She was with Leroy. Dad came down with his wife at the time, Audrey. They went to the Legion. They came home same time as my uncle and them. The boys probably was out. We weren't thinking about that. Probably reported us. I think they seen us run across the street though. Didn't I fall in a ditch? Good job. I could have broke my neck. Running. Anyway. They called Mom. The girls was in the garden and tramped all over everything and then. She said, yeah. Mom said to Dad. They never offered us to see, me and my friend, we heard Mom saying this to Leroy that day. All those vegetables over there are rotten. They'll let them rot before they will call me up and say, want to come and pick some? You know? So we had that in our head. So after she hung up, she said, oh well. It was the end of the season, like they were literally ready to rot. You could still eat them. They were at the stage where she was like, oh well. She knew Mom didn't do a garden. And they never gave any away to anybody. So it's not like but we're just across the street, like anyway. Some people, I didn't care for her a whole lot. It was Mom's brother's wife. I was never a big fan of that one. Anyways. Now Aunt Jean and Aunt Mary, they were okay. They acted like aunts, you know? I think we went to Mary's more when I was younger, though. But Aunt Jean, we went there the most. Anyhow. So that's all. I'm going to go out, have a cigarette, and then I'll have the sofa to myself today. I'll sit on my tablet, find something to watch. I know I'm stuffed up. I gotta blow my nose. I don't think you guys want to hear that. So you guys all have a good day and stay safe, and it's cigarette time.